nation.
Introducing you all to the anthem, it's one of the Gangadhar Mehe's famous poets, Vishwa Dekho Madhumaya, and our anthem includes sweet exchanges from this beautiful planet.
Also, I would do the honor of thanking Sri Motilal Dora sir, who has composed the music, and the six singers in the lead and the chorus. Thank you to everyone. Now I would request our students in the audience are requested to stand up, because after this we are going to have our oath. Unlike the traditional march past, this is an honor and respect to all the schools of GMU, and hereby we respect their sporting spirit. Sports improve our competence, bringing to life top-level brilliance.
Sports bring out our neutral, give strength to face life better.
Sports are the key to self-reliance, way to accept mistake without deference.
Sports illuminate team spirit, inculcated in students this noble habit.
Here we have the School of Chemistry, the School of Mathematics, School of History passing by. And just now we saw the School of Commerce and the School of Education. Next we have School of Statistics. Then we have the School of English. School of Geography, School of Botany, and now we have School of Political Science approaching the panel. School of Odia next, School of Psychology next, and then we have School of Computer Science. Progressing with School of Economics, School of Physics. School of Philosophy next. School of Hindi. And in the end, we have School of Biotech. This brings us to the end of the march past, and next we will proceed to the oath-taking ceremony. I would request the flag bearers to come forward for the oath taking ceremony.
So now it's the time for the oath taking ceremony. I would request Mr. Siddhant Pujari to do this honor.
We swear that we shall take part in the 6th Annual Athletic Meet 2021-22 of the Gangadhar Mehar University Sambalpur in healthy competition, respecting the rules and regulations which govern them in the true spirit of sportsmanship, of the honor of our university and glory of sports. Jai Hind.
Thank you all. Now I invite Dr. Arvind Sarma sir to address the meeting and also do the honor of introducing to the chief guest of the day, Dr. Sanjay Mittal sir.
A very good morning to one and all present over here. On my personal behalf and behalf of the sports committee GMU, I welcome all of you to the 6th edition of this annual athletic meet of Gangadhar Mehar University Sambalpur. Today, I am very happy to see everyone blooming in the spirit of sports. It is an absolute honor for me to introduce to all of you the chief guest of the today's inaugural ceremony of this event, Professor Sanjay Mittal ji. He is a highly acclaimed academician, and his achievements in the field of academics and research are par excellence. He has 40 years of teaching, research and administrative experience, and currently he is serving as the Vice Chancellor of Sambalpur University. Prior to this, he has served as a Director of Institute of Management Studies and Research, MD University Rohtak, Director of Rukmini Devi Institute of Advanced Studies, Dean of University School of Management Studies at Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University, Delhi, and Director of Academic Affairs of the same university. He has also contributed a lot to the entrepreneurship development skill among the students throughout his career. He has guided 5 PhD students and more than 120 research papers to his credit. He has widely traveled person and he has visited many countries like US, South Africa, Denmark, Sweden, Singapore, Dubai, etc. for various academic activities. He is also rendering his services to the accreditation agencies such as National Board of Accreditation, NBA, National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC. So there are some of the important achievements made by him during his illustrious career. With this brief introduction of Professor Mittal, I request everyone to welcome him with a big round of applause. Now I request our chief guest, Professor Mittal. As I know, he is from Haryana and he is a great admirer of sports also. So I request him to come to the dais and encourage us from his valuable and encouraging words. Please, sir.
Good morning to all of you. It is indeed a great day for me, and I am thankful to Professor Nagaraju, Vice Chancellor of GM University, to invite me on this particular occasion of 6th athletic annual festival that you are celebrating today as a chief guest. Friends, before I start, I should again be thankful to all the faculty members, the registrars, the sports council, and all other dignitaries who have joined over here today to celebrate this 6th annual athletic meet of GM University Sambalpur. Now friends, when we talk in terms of sports festival or any sports activity, I think this is one of the very important activity to keep everybody watch fit and fine. It is being said that if you want to be healthier and wealthier, I think you really have to do a lot of sports. And if you look in for any of our leaders, I have already looked in for that they are involved in yoga or in terms of brisk walking. So I think athlete is or athletic is not basically a cup of tea for all of us, but at least yes, the brisk walking and some type of exercises that we do as a part of the yoga definitely helps us to what? Keep fit and fine. Now sports is not only an activity friends, but I have seen people have taken it as a career. Why I am saying so? Because moment you become a sports person and you have got some type of say position over there in the national teams of any country, then basically you start becoming the brand ambassadors for number of companies. Many companies are there, whether they are into consumer electronics or any type of product, they normally try to take you as celebrities for endorsing their products. So therefore it becomes a career. I've even seen good sports people are basically being hired by different organizations, different corporates as their executives, and they only ask them to basically keep on playing for the country. And rest every of their facilities, salary, everything they are going to take care of. Now as universities in Odisha also we have made a representation to the government that let us try to give some special facilities to the sports people who participate in the sports activity. Because when we talk in terms of sports, we are finding that most of the, sorry to say, most of the, again I repeat, excuse me for this, I have seen most of the sports person, they are not good in studies. So we are trying to request the government that if they are not good in studies, let us try to encourage them to take admissions over there without facing any competition. So that the universities can basically nurture them and they can nurture the university by bringing name and fame to the university. I have seen over there in Sambalpur University where we are finding our sports people are good in terms of hockey, football, and women are good in terms of what? Cricket. So we have made recommendation to the government. I do not know how much that recommendation is going to be accepted. But it is not the recommendation made by the Sambalpur University, but I have come to know many universities of Odisha have made this representation to the government to give some special advantage to the sports people and to create some sports quota in the different departments at the time when we are doing the admissions, right? So I congratulate you from my heart that the sports activity or the athletic competition that you are organizing today is definitely going to be a great success, and all the students who are participating, my congratulations to them, and keep on doing these activities, because all these activities only are the way we can showcase the university and create a goodwill of the university in the eyes of the public. So with these few words, I once again thank the Vice Chancellor Professor Nagaraju for inviting me over here as a chief guest, and the members of the Sport Council and all other faculty members, including the registrar. And I hope that such activities are going to continue in future also. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the valuable time and gracing us with your presence.
The gathering feels rather more fresher after sir's address, I guess.
On behalf of JS University, I thank you very much, sir, for your gracious presence. Thank you very much, sir. शॉर्टपुट डिस्कस ट्रिपल जंप तो लिखा नहीं हुआ है वो